3 on 5 here. And 40 seconds just past it now.
This should be a second round. It should be.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really get much better than this. That's the other problem. If you somehow don't win this round, you think, well, this, I mean, are you going to get better chances than this one to try and do anything later on? Probably not. NiKo's deep on the site. Actually, again, probably should be dead already. He's going to get the 1 kill there. Good little double for Bierri, and might as well have been a triple there. And m0NESY is in a lot of trouble. He no-scopes one of them. He keeps going. 10 seconds. He fakes the bomb, spins around, takes down Woody, and now he's on the hunt, running up close and personal. Oh, what a flick! He doesn't have the time for the
Surely.
No, he
Just
can't
give
do
it
it,
to
I
him.
think. Oh!
Yes!
How is that possible? What an absolutely godlike sequence from m0NESY. And he is 1 bullet away from legend here. Trapped in the back corner. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. And Turtle, he must be horrified. He must be scared. Coming around the construction now, slowly, and m0NESY, he doesn't have to move so much. Now, there is a Molotov on Turtle. He's going to throw it. It's not deep enough. m0NESY still could have the shot. Oh, and there it is. One of the best clutches we've seen in a long, long time.
That is something special. That's a special play from a young player that everyone is expecting to become a star. And this is dirty all along the way. This bait, ignoring the risk behind you, you got to take those risks. But this is unique. And he's just put his own little flair on this clutch.
Put that on your list for clutches for this year.
Yeah.
It's early. We're just starting the year, so we don't want to get too crazy. But I don't even know what's happening. I actually can't believe it.
I think he just blew everyone's mind. I have no words to describe that. Absolutely magnificent. Well played, m0NESY. Welcome to the pros.
If you're on the receiving end, yeah, okay.
Well, it feels like crap now if you're MIBR. Just wait until you actually get to see the clip from his POV.
How many players, even at a high competitive level, would in the back of their minds have already surrendered that round just to time and being blocked in? And we can all say, oh, you should fight for everything, like, you know, you miss 100 of the shots you don't take, blah blah blah. But realistically, a lot of the time you're going to be thinking, yeah, I can't win this round, it's not possible. Turtle, good little spray there, and this is looking just fine for MIBR in terms of the round itself here. 4 on 2. Hunter going to be found by Exit deep in that angle. Alexi's very low on health, so MIBR going to be picking up a second round finally.
Yeah, that is one of those rounds where, like, just the experience just tells you this round is impossible to win. Like, the only way you can win that round is if you were just ignorant to the challenge that is ahead. Oh, dear. That is so mental. 8-2.
You look towards MIBR, you look at the lineup, you think to yourself, they should not be able to compete with G2. And they were not able to compete with G2. At no point in this game from start to finish was there any game at all. It wasn't competitive whatsoever, thanks to G2.
Yeah, and we've got to bring up that m0NESY clip that everybody has been talking about. It was absolutely insane to be watching this going down, because it just seemed like, you know, it wasn't going to be happening for him, but somehow he manages to pull it around.
It's actually mind-blowing. I think he's probably the fastest figure we have in the scene already. I don't think I've ever seen any player be so quick, so fast with the scope, and if he could ever find consistency with hitting these shots, that would be the end. I think that G2's greatest challenge right now is going to accompany this player, accompany this guy into turning into the star that he can be. The raw talent is undeniable. What he's able to do right now, the power that he's got in himself, is undeniable. You see this clutch, the fact that he's able to pull that right here, right now, that's a signal. That's a signal that he could be 1 out of a million. And if I'm G2, I'm devoting everything I have to make sure he turns into a star, because he will lift trophies with G2 if he does.
Makes you think they got him pretty cheap after all, huh? I know it was a pretty big figure coming out there, rumored to be bought out of Na'Vi. He's 16 years of age, right? Well, he's already now showcasing, you know, glimpses, I'd say, of the talent. And as Matthew said, right, if you have him and NiKo develop into this super duo, we even saw Hunter and NiKo in clutch situation as well. You have 3 guys who can be the game changers every single game. There's no doubt that m0NESY is the future of Counter-Strike. It was only a question of whether or not he was going to show it now or in a couple of months. But I think we're starting to see see it already developing right now.
Well, there were certainly a few expletives going off in the green room when we witnessed that clutch going down, but I want to hear exactly what was going on in the team speak.
Killer. Coils one. Killer. Yeah, they have 3 mid.
You're clutching it, brother.
Let's go timeout, please. Timeout to need a pace.
Holy
Let's go timeout.
Good luck on that.
One of the craziest highlights I've ever seen.
Okay, guys, it's the cat.
Literally one of the most incredible clutches I've ever witnessed. I love the reactions from the team as well, just like they couldn't believe it was happening either.
No, and I just had a moment that just hit me in the face. He reminds me of young Kenyas. The way he plays. That's young Kenyas. Remember how he used to like fast scope? Don't be shaking your head. Kenyas was exactly that type of vibe at the very beginning. And I was looking at G2 and I was looking at their reaction and I shared their feeling when it's happening in front of your eyes. And like, what the hell did I just witness? What did you actually pull off? That was incredible. And it's the kind of clutch that is going to fuel him with confidence for the weeks to come. It's great for G2, it's great for m0NESY, and it's just great for us.
I just want to take this before it gets out of hand as well, in the sense that a lot of people will be like, it's only against MIBR. They're not tier 1 Counter-Strike players. MIBR is still a pretty goddamn good team. MIBR, they beat Navi the other day in best of 1. So, of course, it's still very tough to pull off shots like these. It's these moments where he's just so much better and so much faster than everyone else. I just had to swallow it, Maniac. You know, I see your comparison with Kenny S, but I'm willing to say it's the style, it's the flashiness, it's the, you know, control chaos, I would describe it as. You know, he seems to be in control, but it looks, you know, wild for the eye to see. m0NESY is only 16 years of age. He just made everyone in his team moan. Nico, Hunter, some of the most tenured players in the world of Counter-Strike, and they were all just like, what am I watching? He's 16 for you.
Zoomer energy, man. They just hit different. It's absolutely insane. And I want to bring up a point that we saw at the beginning of that TeamSpeak clip as well. The fact that, you know, we heard a few swear words coming out of some of the sides of G2 saying, you know what, we feel like we've lost that round. It slipped out from us. They didn't believe that m0NESY could actually bring it back. And now I feel like you got to be believing.
I did hear Hunter say, you clutched this, bro. Like, you're going to clutch this. Like, he had a little bit of an inkling. Now, of course, I mean, that round was over. That round was absolutely terminated. There was no way back into it. And he really, truly had to pull the 1 out of a million to do it. And the fact that he can do it already is such a great foreseeable for the future. Is so nice.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Of course, we'll be seeing more of them going forward to the spring finals. We can check in with the bracket to see exactly what is